So I was part of the Adobe Common Control Framework design and implementation of it. A quick story, a very quick snapshot of that story was Adobe was acquiring a lot of companies. Adobe by itself is a giant beast. They have the creative products, they have their marketing products, analytic products, they have their document signing products, and not all of these products acquisitions came with a very similar tech stack, similar people, processes. So in order for us to build a scalable compliance program, build a scalable security program, most importantly, standardization was required. How we talked about security controls, what are our capabilities, how do we measure maturity in our program. We needed to talk in a simple language, one, and B, that simple language should translate into multiple different frameworks, multiple different expectations by regulators. So what we decided was just go to the drawing board. At the end of the day, all of these different regulations, standards are expecting you to do core fundamental things. And we just made sure we articulated those, documented those in a way that makes sense for Adobe. And we did some internal rationalization on how these practices actually map to different standards. And we just use this approach to talk to internal stakeholders, talk to different organizations that we acquired and help them build this fundamental capability. And soon we realized that standardization of controls, standardization of technology stack, and audit once and get multiple certification was high ROI work. And that's when we tripled down our effort, and we realized that, hey, this is not just useful for Adobe, it could be useful for organizations beyond. And that's when we decided to open source this. And it's really awesome to see like different GRC tools, different organizations have built on top of this concept. Like, it's not a radical earth-shattering concept, but it is super important. Sometimes we need to reduce complexity, and when you reduce complexity and you articulate things in a straightforward, simple manner, and you can tell that story in a very clear manner, things become easier, right? And that's why CCF have got popularity, and I was fortunate enough to be in the initial design phase of this program.